Wake up, Albany!
I'm Skip LaRussa.
I'm Ashley Best.
Good morning, I'm Julie Magrita.
How's it going? I'm Martin Cahill.
Okay, and so today, it is a bitter 13 degrees outside, so please bundle up. I don't want you guys to freeze.
Very cold
It
outside.
is ridiculous. It keeps getting colder by the day, I swear.
I stopped feeling my face after 5 minutes outside.
No,
The
it's
negative 8-degree wind chill.
It's the
I mean,
wind,
it's
yes,
it's
it's the
ridiculous.
it's crazy.
And let's not forget tomorrow might be snow. Might be
Oh my
snowing
God.
tomorrow, so wear your hat and gloves.
Let's hope for another snow day.
No more snow, please.
I
I'd
don't
It would be
rather...
great if we had a snow day.
Oh no.
I enjoyed that snow day, people. It was fun.
I did too. I was at the library the whole time.
I actually went sledding up in my episode. I went sledding.
There are hills
That
around
was fun. Oh yes, in the parking lot. There's
You mean
like
ice
huge
sledding?
mounds. It was ice sledding. You're right.
It was
It was
definitely
very
ice
much
sledding,
ice
'cause
sledding.
I did that too.
Oh, no, I went to sleep. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
You
that's
had as much
great.
fun as us.
Yeah.
Okay, so last week, drivers on a main road somewhere in Austin, Texas, got a real surprise. There were the construction signs, you know, the electronic signs that they have that were bearing warnings, including zombies ahead, run for your lives, and Nazi zombies run.
Zombies.
Oh.
So authorities
Interesting.
were not sure what happened, but they found that hackers actually had programmed the signs. And not only did they program the signs, they made it difficult for the people to reprogram them back to what they were supposed to be.
Oh.
So the officials weren't laughing, but all the drivers were. And
I would have been too.
can you imagine like seeing that? Like what would you even do? Like
Well, zombies are one thing, but Nazi zombies?
oh, I know, that's like a whole other level or something. You know?
I would
that-
have sped away.
That's zombies with a little bit of fascism. I'm not cool with that. I'm not cool with that.
I know. So they said it was a serious crime, so we'll see what the punishment is when they actually find the people who did it.
Oh, they didn't find
They
them?
did not find them yet.
How
I
can
guess.
you find someone like that?
I know, it's all these computer hackers, it's impossible.
Yeah,
these days,
really,
you know? It's
really.
crazy.
I mean, people are just getting more smart and smart technology these days. And
Oh, it's scary.
I'm actually not surprised.
It's scary. It's very scary.
I missed the typewriter. Anyway.
Very true.
Oh me. Anyway, apparently there's this new kids toy that's coming out. It's been designed to introduce toddlers to texting. Leapfrog apparently is introducing the Text and Learn BlackBerry lookalike at a toy fair in England, which will be released in the U.S. this summer. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I really can't even stand 11-year-olds saying, oh, G2G, to their mother.
This is ridiculous. This is kind of like the same thing as these like hacker situation. I mean, all these like new technologies, all these things for a 3-year-old is going to be texting.
A BlackBerry, though.
Well, my
I
brother,
know, even just the BlackBerry.
my brother was texting me at 10. So, I mean, I don't know if that's
Oh,
earlier or not, but he
God.
was texting me at 10
Wait,
on
how
a
old is he?
Nextel.
How old is he?
He's 10. He was
Oh, he's 10.
Yeah.
Oh my
God.
God.
My little
Yeah.
sister actually has a cell phone, and she's 6 years old.
Oh,
Wait, it works?
let me tell you,
Yeah.
I did not get my own cell phone until I was in 10th grade. 10th
I
or
was
11th grade.
I was 12.
Oh my
Which-
gosh.
Yeah.
It was the cool thing, you know, when you were 12 years old,
Oh,
on
yeah.
a cell phone.
I didn't even know what a cell phone was when I was like 12
I
years
had
old.
like a little Nokia, it was like black and white. It wasn't even like, you
Oh
know.
my God.
See, I appreciate cell phones because I had this weird 1998 cell phone this big. I called it the Rock. And it was like, boop, 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 hello? It was like a handheld, but now I got a
With
cell
a big
phone.
antenna?
I did have a big antenna.
I mean,
Exactly.
there's benefits. I mean, I guess the world is getting more crazy and kids need to be more safe, you know, so.
But I mean,
can
in elementary
understand.
school, I mean,
A
I don't
3-year-old,
see how you would need a cell phone.
They're talking about toddlers, right? I mean, a toddler can even talk on a cell phone.
Do you guys remember those cell phones? I don't know if they had like 4 buttons on it. They would literally, your like, parents could
Yeah.
keep track of you wherever
Yes.
you went.
Yes, yes.
You know, I remember those.
It's
I
like,
could see those being given to kids, but not like real cell
but
phones.
think about the leapfrog thing. It's like G2G means got to go.
Right.
LOL means, and that's type it in. I mean, who needs to know that?
Oh, I know.
And it's to the point where it's now even on smart, like, you know, Smart Touch or A9 or whatever,
Right.
like, it's just built in. We got to go. Like,
It's gonna be
G2G.
crazy to see my 3-year-olds on a BlackBerry.
ugh.
Well, in sports news, I'm sure by now you've heard of Kobe Bryant with his 61 points.
Okay,
Right?
great.
LeBron James scored 52 points in a triple-double last night.
Wow.
The first to do it was 1975, I think
Wow.
Wilt Chamberlain. So
It's pretty.
that was great.
Really
That
awesome.
was great.
It's impressive.
You know, people call him King James, I guess, for a reason.
I know. Really, that's really cool. He's trying to set a new record, I guess, maybe.
Trying to. He tried to break it, but not quite.
He'll get there, hopefully.
Yeah, he will.
Something to aspire to.
Right. So, well, yesterday, Google launched this new software called Google Latitude. Since we're talking about technology,
I heard about
and
that.
yeah, It lets mobile phone users share their locations with close contacts and allows other contacts to see where they are as well. So Google hopes it will help people find each other while out and about and keep track of loved ones. So, for example, a girlfriend could see where her boyfriend is going, see if he has arrived at a certain restaurant.
I mean, this is just making stalking easier.
Oh, exactly. I mean,
I would definitely utilize this.
right, I know. Boyfriends,
Well,
watch
I wouldn't
out.
want to be utilized with this. No.
I know, right? But there's a privacy policy, and there's a lot of people who are very nervous about it, and there's also, you can lie, because you can type in somewhere that you think you're going, but then actually go somewhere else. So you can trick someone into,
I feel like they're going to come out wherever you go, it's just going to be uploaded regardless.
Oh, it's like it's going to be like Big Brother.
It's going to be like a GPS.
Do you think it's
for people.
It's going to be crazy. It's like someone's going to know where you are at all times.
GPS for people, yeah. You're going to type in someone's name and just be able to
and,
follow them.
I mean, that could be used against you or for benefit, I guess.
Yeah,
I'm not really
I guess it's a trust issue more than anything else.
Definitely. I don't know how I feel about that.
Exactly.
So, as many of you all know, the University at Albany has taken other steps to going green. You guys heard about this?
I have.
Everywhere I go.
Great.
Heck yeah.
The washing machines converted to cold water last month. So, I mean, it's not just the four quads, like State, Indian, Colonial. It's also downtown on Alumni, too, so it's not just the four quads up here. Hopefully this will save money and benefit the environment. It's going to reduce CO2 emissions by 184 tons. This is equivalent to 32 cars off the road a year, possibly saving 12 to 15 grand per semester. This is causing a lot of controversy for students. I don't know how you guys feel about it.
I've heard people talk about it.
But, I mean, cold water is beneficial because it doesn't, make your, colors run, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, white clothes are supposed to be washed in hot water. So people,
But we're white.
Right.
That's
Well,
what I'm
I mean,
saying.
people being spiteful are saying that they're going to wash their clothes twice, and that's not going to help the energy out. It's just
Right.
going to...
I really don't get that. I mean, think about it. Of all the clothes you have, can you honestly say that you only wear white clothes? It's stupid. It's asinine. It's cold water. It's water. That's all you need to wash your clothes.
think about your sweaty socks being washed in cold water.
The myth is that clothes do not get clean in cold water, they get clean in hot water.
Right.
Do they?
Right,
Oh.
the germs,
Dang.
hot water. But I mean,
I think they're just suppressed.
I think we'll get used to it. I mean, if it's an energy issue, I mean, I guess it's good to save energy, you know? I mean, I don't know. We'll see. It hasn't really affected me yet. I don't know about you guys, but...
No, it hasn't affected me yet, but I mean, from what people are saying, I just want to make sure what I'm wearing is clean.
As long as it smells nice, fine.
It's Febreze, you know?
Either way, this process of going green is affecting more and more schools, most popular in the Northeast and the Northwest. So, keep it up, Albany. Doing good.
Going green.
Green.
So there was another shocking story in North Carolina. A man who faked his drowning death nearly 20 years ago off of Florida Beach was found in North Carolina just a week ago. He was stopped for a traffic violation, and Benny Wint was his name. He left behind a grieving fiance and a daughter from a previous marriage.
What?
And over the past decades, he had a common-law wife and another child in North Carolina. So, Wint told the police he faked his death because he was paranoid about drug-related activities. So I guess the best
Was he into
solution...
drugs or he was scared of being into
He was
drugs?
scared of being, I guess, accused of something, and he, I guess, thought that faking his death was the best way around it.
What?
So, yeah, I'm not really sure about
He
that.
lived 20 years without anybody knowing he was alive.
No, and so he got stopped for this traffic violation, and he was under the name John Doe, and police...
Original, right?
Yeah, original.
Very, very
Yeah.
original.
So
John Doe.
police-
I've got a cousin named John Doe. No.
Yeah, police were
There
very
are a lot
suspicious.
of John Does in the morgue.
I've actually never met a John Doe, but...
Oh, no. And so he's been on the run since 1989. So he was released from jail and has not been charged for this relation to the 1989 incident. So
Wow, how long was he in jail for?
he was for some traffic violation, and they took him because they thought they were suspicious. So, you know, they...
So he wasn't even charged for it on this
No,
time?
but I mean, I was...
Did he have a
What can
funeral?
they even
Like-
charge? What would they charge you for in that situation? like running away. I don't even know. Faking your identity.
I mean, imagine being family members and
Oh my God.
of him and knowing that he was alive for the past 20 years and you had not even spoken one word to
Not
him.
even imagine. That's
Jeez.
horrible.
That's
Horrible.
horrible.
I mean, how does he feel? Like, what is he gonna do? Go back to his fiance? Like, oh hey, I've been gone for 20 years.
You look
Like,
great.
Yeah.
20 years has done you so much good. Oh, we shouldn't be joking about this.
Right,
know.
not funny.
Oh, yeah.
I can't
Not funny.
imagine.
Very strange.
But in other news, the Graveyard Book by this famous author Neil Gaiman has won the Newbery Medal for children's books. It's this prestigious award given out to the best children's book of the year that allows children to accept literature and have a good time. And I gotta tell you, Neil Gaiman, one of my favorite authors, and he deserves this because I've read the book, and it's not just for kids; it's for everybody, and it's amazing. Now, you know the Jungle Book?
Yes.
It's
Well,
the Jungle Book is about this kid who goes into the jungle, is raised by animals in the jungle. And the Graveyard Book, he says, Neil Gaiman said that I had an idea about a child who goes into a graveyard and is raised by ghosts. And it's great. It's very good, very heartwarming, spooky at times, but that's where it's okay. It's fun. It's good.
I want to read that.
That's where it gets you.
Yeah,
I
yeah. He said he got the inspiration from back in England when he lived over there. He would take his son. They didn't have any playgrounds, so he'd take his son for a walk in the graveyards.
It's a little weird. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a little weird.
hopefully during the day.
Yeah, of course. during the day, of course. But it's where he got his inspiration from. It's a great book, and I'm really glad he won the award.
Yeah.
And his kid's
very-
traumatized, so whatever.
What's
Very-
a
Here's other
little
kids.
trauma?
Yeah, no. That's an honor. That's awesome. Very cool.
Well, at the inaugural ball, Beyonce sung the
Okay.
Etta James song At Last.
You missed that.
Everyone
That was
loved it
good.
except Etta James.
Oh,
she,
no.
She didn't like it.
Uh-oh.
She was upset that Beyonce sung her song that she made famous, and
Wow.
her quote was, "I can't stand Beyonce, and when I see her, I'm gonna whoop her behind."
No way.
Oh my God.
Them
But in
words.
my opinion, Beyonce always,
She's
still.
She
beautiful.
does it, she
She's
does.
a great singer.
But I think she does, still songs sometimes.
But she didn't know it.
She didn't ask, or she
I
isn't
don't
it
think so.
copyrighted?
Yeah.
I mean, doesn't she have to?
You
Did
should
she
ask
know?
first. You should
I guess
ask
because
first.
I guess
Get in
because she
trouble.
portrayed her in the Cadillac Records movie, she thought it was okay, but obviously it wasn't.
Oh
But
my God.
that's Beyonce for you. So.
That's always scandalous.
Doing her own thing.
Oh,
All the single ladies.
Doesn't really apply to us, Skip, but it's okay.
Whatever, I'll still sing it.
I won't stop you.
All right, well, there's some more disturbing news in the world. MySpace, I'm sure everyone knows MySpace.
Yep.
They have identified and removed 90,000 convicted sex offenders
Wow.
from its popular social networking site. According to one of the dozens of state attorneys general who pressured the site to beef up its safety standards. So they want to beef up security because, 90,000 sex offenders, can you imagine?
I'm actually not surprised.
That's appalling. That's like really...
I'm not surprised. It's disgusting, but I mean, we've known since MySpace first came out that these people were out there to be careful, to set your profiles on private. I mean, there are things you can do to prevent this from happening.
There is hackers that are breaking into those privacy issues, and it's scary. I mean, like, kids are on that. I mean, I guess the best thing to do is just tell kids not to put on very personal information.
If you have younger brothers
You know.
or sisters, I mean, if they're from the ages 10 to 12, 10 to 14, and have a MySpace, which my little brother and my cousins all do, I mean, it's best to just sit next to them or have somebody around them at all times when they're on MySpace to protect them.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's a
I
scary
know.
place
That's-
out there.
yeah, you have
and
to be careful.
They're young, and they don't really know that
And I
there are people
mean,
like this out there.
Right. It's really hard to stop hackers. I mean, they don't even know where they are. So I mean, we just have to take more precautions than.
Right.
I mean, they wanted to subpoena MySpace, and I mean, I don't think that's going to get very far. It's like a huge corporation.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's
I mean,
just one
do you
big
guys have
thing.
MySpace? I mean, I know.
I don't.
I actually don't. I used to, but I wasn't really good at working it. So
I was anti-space for a while. Anti-space.
I had one since I was like 12 years
Oh
old.
my God.
And I think it was so cool to put like your favorite songs
I
on
know,
there
the
and
songs
like
is cool,
your little
yeah.
mirror pictures.
Oh, I
you
know, right? The mirror picture is the classic.
Well, the whole so you know that it's it was difficult though because there were all these people who wanted to be your friends who you didn't know, or if you did know them, it's tough because it's while you know who it is, there's total anonymity there.
Right.
You don't know if it actually is so and so, you know.
Right.
I mean, that's, yeah, I understand, but that's where you have to like move goof on, you have to like ask them, talk to them. I mean, if it's friends, you should only be really accepting friends that you know.
Exactly.
Friends from school, friends that you know are friends. I mean, people that say, hey, what's up to you in an email, you don't accept them as a friend.
Right, that's my
I think Facebook is much safer. I think Facebook is.
Yeah.
I feel like it's almost the same.
It's probably gonna wind up being kind of the same thing.
Yeah, I don't see how it's that much different.
I mean, you have to be careful. Anything on the internet personally, you have to be careful.
With
Credit card
especially with your
numbers,
pictures,
social security numbers.
pictures and.
Oh yeah, pictures. You have to be careful. Don't put any provocative pictures up there because you're just asking for a sex offender to come to your site, basically.
Right.
So.
I mean, it's all about social networking, and whether it's MySpace or it's Facebook or it's
Keeping in touch
Friendster.
with
I mean,
At least on Facebook, you know who the people are from your school. You have to put your school email in.
Right.
That's kind of a barrier for.
Yeah,
well, for a while, I mean, I didn't know how to do that. So for the first year, I actually just did that like 3 weeks ago.
Oh my
It's
God.
at my high school for the longest time. But, I'm a little behind.
I guess the basic thing is just be careful on the internet, everybody, because it's a scary place. It's getting more scary day by day. So
Exactly.
I guess with anything.
The big moral of the story, just be careful. You don't know who's out there. Just play it safe.
Very much true.
Now on to some paparazzi news.
Uh-oh. Get ready.
Don't take a picture of me.
Jessica Simpson gaining too much weight.
Uh-oh.
Maybe a baby, maybe not.
Yeah,
I
heard
mean,
about that.
wouldn't be surprised.
There's pictures everywhere. I mean, I feel bad for the woman. I mean, she's in a job where, you have to always be careful and
Always look your best.
No matter
It's
what.
always scrutinized.
You have to be a very strong person, I think, because you're going to be criticized no matter who you are. Even if you're perfect, you're going to be criticized.
Exactly.
And to be, she's damn well perfect.
Oh, I would die to look like her. She's gorgeous.
I agree with Skip, but people are always giving her tons of guff for being, gaining so much weight. But you know what? I think she had a problem for a while. She was practically anorexic. I think she.
Well, because I think she became anorexic after the whole Brad Pitt thing.
And the Dukes of Hazzard thing, I believe.
Maybe.
Remember the movie?
Right.
She had a bikini body. She had to be all skinny for that. And I mean, it's hard. I'm sure your body's only.
Oh my God!
yourself.
I totally mixed things up. I'm thinking of Jennifer.
That's okay. I was
Regardless,
I was gonna let it slide.
inside
can you correct me,
details
please?
that we don't know.
And Lindsay Lohan too skinny.
Oh my God. I mean, that girl has been dieting on and off. She's
I'm a huge fan of her relationship, though.
Oh,
Huge
yeah.
fan.
Definitely.
With Sam, I think her name was.
Sam, yes, she came out.
So cute.
Oh, did she?
Yes.
What?
Now with-
She's been out.
Yeah. with the
That's
girl.
news to me. Because I don't follow it. That's wow. Oops. I'm
No, it's fine. Sorry, Lindsay Lohan.
We love
needs to
you.
catch up.
I'm a little
Sorry.
slow on the uptake. I don't read about your life every day. My bad.
Well, you should.
I
Yeah,
should.
Come on now, it's important.
I know.
So,
For
well,
shame.
Good luck to them. I mean, best of luck.
Yes,
you know.
yes.
No matter what way you guys are, I'll still always love you. So.
Fat, skinny, whatever. I think you guys are gorgeous and perfect. Don't listen to what anybody else says.
Agreed.
Don't change.
Don't change.
Okay, so I actually have some health-related news.
Go for it.
Okay, so women with larger chins supposedly cheat more. I mean, I'm not sure
What?
about that. Yes. A study
What?
found that women with larger chins may have higher levels of testosterone than smaller women chins.
Right.
Now,
Smaller women chins?
Smaller women.
Smaller
chins.
chin women,
Oh.
sorry. Excuse me.
Smaller chin, cheek less.
Yes. And
That's really interesting.
I
Wow.
guess the testosterone increases sexual assertiveness, researchers said, which is related to an infidelity risk. Now,
Huh.
I guess I won't have to worry. I mean, like,
I bet every girl who watches her now, they're just subconscious going,
I know. Everyone,
Have to keep an eye on my
I know.
chin.
Asking their friends how big's my chin.
stop growing.
you know how many arguments we're going to start today?
I
How big
know.
is my chin? It's fine. How big? It's petite. Thank you.
It's gonna be big fights
I
on
mean, it
my
could be
bed.
smaller.
No, don't say that.
Watch out, everybody. It's getting crazy in this world.
Well, I heard that Ashton Kutcher and Demi Moore might plan to adopt.
Wow, big fan of Ashton. Big fan.
Yes.
Unless we're all being punked.
Very true. That is so true.
After she has the baby, she's gonna say punk like Demi Moore.
I know, right? Oh, if you could go back to wherever you came from.
That's horrible.
So sad.
Oh
Well,
my.
I mean, adoption's a good thing. I think it's a nice thing that they're doing. As long as they can, I mean, they have the money to take care of these kids.
Yeah, please.
College, they can send them through to college.
What about Brangelina?
Oh,
Nothing
God.
compares. Nothing
Don't even get me
compares.
started with them. I mean, they're a little bit too excessive, I believe. I think it could be for show almost, you know. Do
I mean, I heard that she's not pregnant again, is she? I heard she wanted
She
more
probably is.
or
She probably
something,
is
or
pregnant
adopting
again.
again. I read that the doctors told her no more babies. Like, that
Yeah.
is it. Like,
You're
stop
not
it.
allowed.
It's like she's in the doctor's office. What's this? It's a government warrant. No more kids.
Let
Oh
other
my
people
God.
adopt.
I know, right? Save the babies from other people.
No.
But I mean, I don't know. It's
She's a
getting
very
little-
diverse family, though, which I
Right.
am a big fan of. I think
Oh
that's
no,
great.
that's very cool. It'll be interesting when they're older to see how they all, get along and like.
Right.
It's gonna be interesting.
Right.
To see who becomes the next Angelina or whatever.
I feel like it's all mostly to Angelina's part, because she started adopting even before
Right.
they came into the picture,
Was
and
she
I feel like,
adopted when she was with Tommy Lee, was it?
I think so. But I feel like Brad should be a little overwhelmed. I don't know if I was Brad,
Oh,
I'd
I
be
know.
overwhelmed.
I mean, he is.
It's new for him. He was with Jennifer Aniston. They did not have kids. I don't
And they were
even
together for a
talk about
while,
having
yeah.
kids,
They
right?
didn't have pregnancy
Yeah.
scare, I don't feel.
Yeah, no, it's
Now,
That's where Brad Pitt comes into the picture.
Oh,
right?
yeah, there you go. This time. Good job.
now, let me ask you guys. You guys big fans of Michael Phelps?
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm a little jealous of
yes.
his body, but
Well, yeah, I know. But all right, so apparently he got busted for marijuana. So
Right, I
Richland
heard
County, South Carolina Sheriff's Office has announced that they plan to press charges against Michael Phelps for smoking marijuana at a party in November. Under South Carolina law, possession of less than 1 ounce or less, that 1 ounce or less of marijuana is a misdemeanor that carries a fine of 230 days in jail. Now, Michael Phelps in jail, how's he going to survive? That's what I'm
I
about.
mean, he has to realize he's in the spotlight. He has to be careful. There are, like we said, technology. There's phones everywhere you go. Someone can snap a shot of you doing anything.
this reminds me of Paris Hilton being in jail. You guys remember
Right.
that?
Oh
For
my
3 days,
God.
and she refused to go to the bathroom for 3 days because they thought that, she thought that they were going to take a camera phone picture of her through the window.
Is that even possible
And
not to
she-
the bathroom
It is.
for 3
3
days?
days, she just did not go.
Her bladder
That's
must
what-
have hurt.
I
Oh
know.
my gosh.
That's what it reminded. She didn't eat anything either, though.
Yeah.
So I don't really. She didn't eat the food.
Oh,
She didn't
okay.
drink
Great.
anything.
That probably didn't bother her. But.
Yeah.
My,
That was like
you
a
gotta wonder. It's just, you're right. I mean, there's technology everywhere. There's
Right.
cameras, but think about it. Michael Phelps, this guy won 8 gold medals in the Olympics over the summer. Think about that. You're a role model. You're a figure for kids and
Right.
for people. And if you're gonna do this, you have to know that
It comes with
you're
consequences.
risking losing that.
Exactly.
And no offense to him, I guess he's a nice guy who did a good job on this. But if you're doing this kind of stuff, you have to be careful about what kind of impression you're gonna make to kids.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he lost a lot of fans doing this.
Yeah, I know he lost sponsors. I'm sure he lost.
Right.
They said that he lost something like $5 million or something. Like
Think about that.
that's a lot to
And
jeopardize.
that's just for smoking marijuana.
I
You
know.
know, some people think it's a big deal, but when it's $5 million on the line, you might want to rethink that.
And
Mike.
230 days in jail.
Well, 30 days.
Oh, sorry. 30 days in jail. I mean,
That's $200 and then 30 days. Yeah.
I combined it, but that's a huge
I mean,
deal.
like it's getting ridiculous. I mean, at least do it not in public. I mean, even by yourself. I mean, like
I mean, just don't do it
just
at all.
don't do it. Yes, basically that's what I'm trying to say. Just don't do it.
I
Or
mean-
don't get caught.
Yes, don't be gone. Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Don't get caught.
Don't get all right.
So, Relay for Life. I don't know if many of you know, but it is starting March 21st, which is only a month and a half away.
Really? Well,
Nice.
to celebrate.
Nice,
Yes.
very nice.
First day of spring, right? March 21st.
Oh, right.
I
Heck
believe
yeah.
Oh,
so,
yes.
Yes.
Correct. I mean, for all of you who don't have a team together, I mean, it's definitely, you should definitely go to relayforlife.com as soon as possible and get a team together, team of 2, team of 3, team of 4. I mean, it's a great cause. I mean, it affects a lot of people at home. I mean, you know, so.
You get
every-
exercise.
I mean, it's a lot of places, even the bookstore, you know, you buy something, you want to donate $1. It's only $1, but it goes a long way. I mean,
Right.
It's something. It's
this is
something.
huge.
I've always wanted to participate in some kind of race.
And it's a Hollywood theme, too.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
yes, Hollywood theme.
Are you going to, like, go down the red carpet or whatever?
I hope so. Hope some photo shoots or something. I mean,
Nice.
I know I'll be doing it. So,
Very fun.
it's a great cause, guys. Get into
Yeah.
it.
Other events going on in March, coming up in about a month. The production of Antigone over in the PAC is it's going on for about a week, starting March 6th, 7th, and 8th. It's great. It's a modern adaptation of the famous Greek play about a socio-political oppressive war zone, and it's gonna be good. I'm part of it. The rehearsals are going great. I'm guard 1. It's slightly more important than guard 2, but just kidding. But not much. Nah, just
Not that's
kidding.
a competition or anything.
No. But it's good. It's a nice modern adaptation. Our fellow news anchor Mike Wolf has a main role in it. He's doing great, and it looks to be a good show. So please come on out and support.
That is awesome. Everyone can come. I mean, I've been to shows here before and they've been pretty awesome. I forget which one I didn't remember. It was in the PAC Center, but it was.
Yeah, I went to a lot of shows too.
The actors are amazing here.
Yeah, it's a great staff, great people. It's a good theater program. So please.
Seems that way.
Yes.
All right, so Guitar Hero.
Uh-oh.
We fans? We fans?
I mean, come on, everybody.
Who can read
I'm
Arnie?
horrible. I can play it all day long and not. I mean, like I'll never be better.
Who can
I'm
reach
still a
Arnie's
beginner.
button?
I mean, seriously, beginner.
I can't reach
I
that
haven't
button. I'm
played
pretty
it.
nasty at the drums, so I'm pretty good at
That's
that.
rock band.
That's rock band.
It's
Oh,
okay.
oh
It's
no,
okay, though.
I'm
Still-
sorry.
It's like
Still-
my Brad Pitt story. Don't worry about it.
It's okay, but apparently this Texas teenager, Danny Johnson, was scheduled to attempt to recapture the Guinness World Record on Guitar Hero 3. He practiced up to 3 hours a day and has played Fire in the Flames, his Dragon Force song, over 3,000 times, hitting every note on 5 occasions. There are also 75 videos of him on YouTube. I mean, think about this. This kid's hands
He has
must be
his time.
calloused.
Well, first of all, he has all
Well,
this time to be doing this.
Yeah.
That's true.
I
Does he
mean,
go to school? Like, I mean,
Where are his priorities?
when you make Guitar Hero your life, I mean, that's not something I want to be famous for.
I know. I can't even
mean,
imagine being in my dorm room 5 hours a day, like jammed out. Like, I can't even do my homework for 5 hours a day. It's like crazy.
ugh.
But it's. I mean, think about that. That's like his hand must be like just raw. I mean, like you can hold it over a flame. That hurt? Nope. Think about it.
When Guitar Hero came out, though, I was that guy that was at
Me
Walmart
too.
playing it with the line behind me, and I was not giving it up. I'll tell you that
That
much.
was a fun game, no doubt, but I don't think I could do it every single day for 5 hours.
I mean,
I think the most embarrassing thing, like when you're playing at the stores, like you're playing at Best Buy, and like this little 12-year-old's like, "Can I play?" And then he just totally owns you, and you're like, "Oh,
These little
man."
kids know better than
I
anything.
want to pick it up fast.
Well, they have the time. They have their home.
I mean, I was better at N64 than most older kids.
Yeah,
back in the
I love
day.
the classics. I love the classics.
I still play that.
Mario Kart.
Oh,
Heck yeah.
my favorite.
So,
Mortal Kombat.
I mean, video games have become so popular now, and so it's like we even like on the quads we have like video game competitions in the penthouses now too.
Yeah.
I mean, they're
Actually,
just
I walk through the hallways and I see people have these huge TVs set out in the middle, the little rock band set up, and everyone's like
Yeah.
fighting each other, trying to beat each other's scores, and it gets insane. I hear it
I
all
feel
the
it's
way in my
almost
room. Like,
more intense than like a football game. You know, people are
it can be,
screaming
it can
like,
be,
oh.
it can be.
It's also
That's insane.
it's like you're walking down, Star Power, Star
I
Power,
know.
and you're like, what's going on?
I just learned how to do that with the whole.
I guess
lifting it
it's
up.
kind of like you can pretend you're a rock star. I mean, that's pretty cool. What else can you pretend you're a rock star? I mean, you don't have to sing well for this.
Yeah,
You can pretend.
it's just one of those things where like I'm playing, I'm like, I'm never gonna learn real guitar now.
I know.
What's that one where you can sing too? And it like
Rock Band.
measures
Rock
your
Band.
voice. Oh, it
Rock
is
Band.
Rock Band.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it tells you if you're bad or not. It's kind of embarrassing. But
Yeah, it's like you really suck.
it's like you're doing horrible.
It's like, oh well, I don't like you either, game.
I know, but okay, well, that's interesting.
Yeah.